get this set up as soon as possible to help you one-click post all of your videos for your brand on all of these different platforms. It's a really big asset for you guys. So now that we have all of our accounts set up for our brand and they're all integrated through repurpose.io, the next thing we really want to get into is posting frequency and like the questions of when do we post, where do we post, how do we post, and all those little details when it comes to posting with things like hashtags and all that stuff. So the first thing and the biggest topic is frequency. How often are we posting? Do we need to post 3 times, 5 times a day like Gary Vee says, like all these other people say? Are we okay with just 1 post a day, or is that going to be detrimental for the growth of the organic page? And honestly, what I've found is the more frequent, the better, right? Because we're in that game of darts. So it's basically just a game of math. If you are throwing more darts, you have more of an understanding of what works, you have more of an understanding of what to double down on, and you're just going to outperform someone who's only posting once a day. So if you can post 3 to 5 times a day, you are going to have the highest success rate, and math is going to be on your side. It's just that simple. There's no way around it. And without a doubt, 3 to 5 posts a day is definitely my biggest recommendation. And that's why when I show you the videos that I'm making, they're not going to be the highest quality things in the world, because we're not really going for high quality. We're not going for like cinematic productions with good lighting and cool transitions and like perfect music placements. Like we're not even going to be putting music on our posts. We're going to be copying HiSmile. Honestly, they have done the absolute best. They have the highest results. That and like Scrub Daddy. Scrub Daddy also has really good results on their TikTok account. So we're going to be copying brands like that. Quite literally, you can go in every single day, say, hey, we're going to copy these 3 to 5 videos, go get the shots yourself, even if they're kind of bad. Or when you're more later down the line with your brand, you can send out your product to a bunch of UGC people. You have a bunch of creators that already have the product. They already have a relationship with you, and you can say, hey, could you get us some shots like this? And that's going to be really nice moving forward in the future to help you get your 2 to 3 to 5 posts a day on your account. I would say those are the absolute minimum. But remember, these posts can be variations of the same video. So you can do 1 video a day, make 3 to 5 variations of it, then post all of those, and then with 1 click on repurpose.io, those 5 video variations are going to get posted 4 more times. So now you have 20 videos from basically just 1 video. So you can see how you can really start taking over organic when you start using repurpose.io, and that's why I recommend it to you guys so much. Now, if you're thinking about when should I post, do I post early in the morning? Do I post late at night? I've found that there's some things hold weight when it comes to posting. Like there's like posting on Instagram from 9 to 10 a.m. usually is pretty good. But when it comes to TikTok, it's just, is your video good? Does it transfer motion? Does it have a hook? That's basically it. You could post it on any time, on any account, and if it's a good video, it will go viral. That's what's so nice about TikTok, is it's very predictable. You really can take advantage of this algorithm, and if you know how to do it, you really can get consistent results, just like HiSmile, just like Scrub Daddy, Golf Daddy, and all of those other brands that are doing so well. But honestly, I wouldn't really think like, oh, I should wait to post this until it's 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. because that might be better. It's just post the videos, guys. Don't really get caught up in worrying about, is this a good time to post for the algorithm? It doesn't really matter. When it comes to actually posting the videos, I find that no hashtags are the best for TikTok, because when you put hashtags in, it puts a little ceiling, right? They're going to send out this video to the people that they think will resonate with your hashtags. And if someone else, like a different demographic or a different algorithm type person, would resonate with the video more, you'll never get to know that, because you put like a tunnel, a little ceiling around your video saying, hey, this video is only for this focus, only for these hashtags. And sometimes other groups will like it that have not interacted with those hashtags, so the algorithm won't show it to them. So the best thing is just to have open videos. No algorithm ceilings, no hashtags, and just get the video posted. Do some sort of caption that gets people commenting. That is a really, really, really big secret, and that is something that I haven't really shared too much because I wanted to save it for this video. Getting people to comment is quite literally the biggest influence on your video's ability to go viral. And what helps to do that is to have mess ups in your video. Say something weird, say something off, and people are going to comment, wait, did you guys catch that? Like, what did he say? Or you can be super controversial, but you want to be a little bit safe with that because you have a brand image that you're trying to uphold. So you definitely don't want to do anything too over the line there. But being controversial, being a little bit over the top, being a little bit crazy, a little bit out there is going to be really good to get people commenting, to get people to be like, wait, what did he just say? What's going on here? This is so random. Or do something purposefully incorrect to get people like, that's not what it is. get people commenting, because the more comments you have, the more information the algorithm has, and it knows where to get this video out to people. And if everyone's commenting, then it's showing TikTok, it's showing the algorithm that this video is good, people like it, they're talking about it, right? It's getting people on their platform excited about it. Their dopamine receptors are going, and it's getting people on TikTok. It's getting people staying on TikTok, and that's the goal behind their algorithm, is to give people an experience that is interactive. They want people commenting. So if your video can do that, that is going to be a huge secret to your success. But again, don't get too lost in, like, on Instagram, you can choose different topics for your video, I think is how they do it, to try to like replace hashtags. You don't really have to do that. Just post these videos. If they have good hooks, if they have a good story to them, a good emotion, then they should go viral. They should have a really good chance of going viral at least. Quick reminder, guys, please use the affiliate links below. This course is 100% free, and the only way we can offer this to you is if you guys are using the affiliate links. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being in here. I hope you're getting immense value, and let's get back to the video. Now, there's one more thing I want to cover, and that's shadow bans. So shadow bans are really odd. It's really hard to know if you have it, but because it's a shadow ban, right? It's something that they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that you're banned. They're not going to tell you that there is some issue with your account, or, hey, we're repressing your videos because you did XYZ. They're simply not going to say that. So you never really know when you're shadow banned. But shadow bans are very real, and I have had business accounts that are shadow banned to where every post that we make gets like 30 views or 100 views. And the easiest way to test is if all of your views are almost the same on every single video. Like, we keep getting like 400 views every single video, like it's stuck at 400, or it's stuck at 300, or it's stuck at 500, or it's stuck at 1,000, and we literally cannot ever break through that, even by an extra 100. Like, if there's a clear cap on your views that you get on every video, then that's probably a decent sign that you're shadow banned. And what you can do is just create a new account. But sometimes this is detrimental as well. If TikTok sees that you're making all these different accounts, then it can just shadow ban all of them. But usually, and I've seen this work, I've seen a lot of high level people talk about this. If you make 10 different TikTok accounts, all of them are business accounts for you, and you post the same video on all of them, you can see which account did the best and stick with that one, because accounts do have algorithms to them themselves. It's really weird. Some accounts will be blessed, some will instantly perform, and some accounts will never perform no matter what you do. It's very weird. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's something that's embedded in their system naturally, but I have seen no of it. So the thing I recommend is get started with the account you already made, make some videos, test it out, and if you can see a clear issue, first off, just make sure you're not making shit videos, because that's 90% of the time that's going to be the problem, is your videos suck. It's not that, oh, I'm shadow banned, I'm going to have to restart a new account. You're just kind of like creating excuses and problems for yourself that aren't existent. It's most likely your video ads suck. Let's be real. This is your first time doing this probably. The videos aren't going to be that good. So make sure you're getting good videos before you kind of make assessments like this. But if you're very positive that your videos are really good, they're high level, you're copying them from other people, you're making them better, you have good hooks, and you even show it to people and they have a good response to it, like, oh, that's a good video, then most likely, and you have that certain, like, we can only get 1,300 views exactly every time, then you probably are shadow banned, and it might be worth your time to go make multiple accounts, post your best video that you have so far on all of those accounts, see which one gets the best views, and then make that your main account. Delete your username off the old one, change your email and put it on the new account, and then that is the account that you want to get in Repurpose IO and really solidify. The next thing I want to go over when it comes to organic is UGC and influencers. So this is stuff that we're going to have full separate videos on. Like, crushing it with UGC and influencers is extremely, extremely important. You can't get around it. You absolutely have to do it, because if we're going to be throwing these darts at the board, hoping for those bullseyes, those viral videos, those free sales, and good video ads that we can then use for paid ads later, then we need as much darts as possible. And UGC and influencers are like other players shooting at the dartboard for us and helping us get these videos, get these chances to really get big exposure on our brand, get sales, and get moving forward. So UGC is really big. They can help offload a lot of the work when it comes to making these video ads. Same with influencers. Influencers is more of like the later down the road process, because they're very expensive. They think because they have 200,000 followers, 300,000 followers, that they can charge $1,000 per video because they're an influencer, and it's super cringe. It's hard to deal with. A lot of these people overvalue themselves and their followings, because usually it doesn't really translate to much. Like, unless they are making a full-blown like YouTube video for you saying, I love this product so much, it's so good, and it's like a fully dedicated video just towards your brand, then it's just not going to convert that well. Like someone just doing an organic post on their page isn't going to bring you a ton of sales unless they are like a huge influencer. So do keep that in mind. It's a better route, a better bang for your buck with the money to go with UGC people and just get new faces, try to get pretty faces talking about your brand, showing your product, and doing these videos for you. Keep in mind, we will have full videos on UGC and influencers, but I did want to let you guys know that this is a huge part of organic content. And obviously any video ad that we're using in the future, we want to post on TikTok, and then we want to use Repurpose.io to post it everywhere. So our brand is basically going to be just posting these short form videos. Like when it comes to Instagram, we're not going to go take beautiful photos and in studio lights and try to like optimize our content for Instagram. It's too much work with not enough reward. We want to do high leverage actions, and the highest leverage action we could do, the 80-20 rule, 20% of the work does 80% of the output. We want to do actions like that. And that's short form videos going viral. That's our best bet. So don't try to like curate your content for Facebook, curate your content for Instagram, and have all these different platforms you have to do specific content. Just make your viral videos, do your best on short form vertical videos, and start crushing it there, and just one click repurpose, post them everywhere else. That's going to be your best bet. Last thing I want to touch on before I show you guys my videos and post them and all that stuff is mindset. I want you guys to understand that it only takes one video to completely change your life. My first student I ever had is Sebastian, and he crossed 7 figures within his first year of working with me. He literally had one video that completely changed his life. It got 5.4 million views on organic. He got like 6K in profit, like 13K in sales off of that one video. And overall, it set up his brand to be at the point of being worth multiple 7 figures. He's absolutely crushing it. He's got wholesale deals with Cisco. They've bought his products for their employees. He's got a wholesale deal with Richard Mille, whatever, the extremely exclusive watch company. If you walked in there with $1 million and said, please let me purchase a watch, they would laugh at you. They would never let you do it. The fact that this brand reached out to him to buy products for their employees is just absolutely unbelievable. He's doing really big wholesale deals. He's crushing it with his brand, and it's all because of one TikTok video. He came to me not really knowing what he was doing. And once he got that video taking off, he really saw the potential, saw the capabilities of creating a brand and the long-term amount of money you can make. And he started crushing it. He was doing $300,000 months, and he's just been a huge success off of his first video. He really buckled down. He started learning things, crushing it. He consistently asked me for help and really grew his brand, but it was all because of that one video. And I want you guys to know that one store, one product, one brand, one video ad alone can completely change your life. So when you're throwing these darts at the board, have that faith, have that stuff where you're looking at your vision board, you're journaling your affirmations, you're having a high frequency when you post these videos, when you make these videos, right? If we're making this video and we're posting it all from this like very scarcity mindset, doubt, fear, this is never going to work, I'm never going to have the viral video, we always just get 30 views every time we post, this sucks, I suck, this brand's stupid, nobody cares about this. If you're thinking like that when you make this video, when you post this video, you're imbuing those things with your emotion. Remember the identity, belief, emotion, and action hierarchy, the little pyramid? You're imbuing all of that energy into that post, into that video, and all it is fear, doubt, and low frequencies. So you're getting low frequency results. I promise you guys, that's why I went so hard in the first module teaching this stuff. It's extremely real, it's extremely important, and if you are working from that mindset of doubt and fear and scarcity, then that's the only results that you're going to get, because the law of correspondence has to mirror it into your reality. So remember that this process works. This is what huge companies are doing. Hi Smile, they're worth hundreds of millions. This is what Scrub Daddy's doing. They're worth hundreds of millions. So what's Bleem's doing? They're making millions a year in sales. This is easy stuff. You guys have what it takes. Stop getting scared. Stop living in fear and doubt, and make sure that you are having those high frequency emotions when you make these videos. When you post them, you're holding on to that faith in yourself. You have your exact goal in mind. I want to make this much money. I want to have this by this exact date, right? We want to have those specific goals, and really just keep your mindset solid as you throw these darts, because that's going to help you with your ability to hit the bullseye. So please make sure you are in those high frequency states. And the last things I want to say is this is a never ending testing cycle. You are going to be posting videos and testing things out, going through that strategy, production, optimized sequence endlessly. You are going to have to go through this forever to continually get videos. Obviously, we'll have UGC people, influencers doing it later down the line. We can create huge teams with a manager that focuses on all that so we don't have to do it. We can pay advertising agencies to post the videos, to do the media buying for us and all that cool stuff. But just take note on what videos you're making that work, double down on what's working, kill off what isn't, and really take this serious, because this is the backbone. This is like the blood to your business. This is the circulation, the blood flow, the heart that keeps pumping and letting everything circulate and grow. And if you don't have these videos circulating, then your body, your business is going to die. You might have some success for a little bit, but if you're not constantly circulating those videos, breathing in, pumping, and getting this circulation of new content, then you're simply just gonna fail. So keep these things in mind. Now, I'm actually gonna make a whole other video called Content Creation in Action, where I'm gonna be showing you guys everything you need to know and what it looks like with me creating my videos. What shots did I get? What videos did I create? And we're gonna break down all of that for you. So I will see you in the next video with that one. Peace and love, boys. All right, guys, welcome into the next video. Today, we're going to be going over content creation in action, and I'm going to be giving you a little bit more of like practical tips and showing you how I would do it. I've made some video ads for this product, and I'm going to show you kind of my take, what I would do on it, and give you guys some real examples instead of kind of some theoretical stuff like we've talked of before. I'm going to be teaching you a ton of different hook options and really just showing you how to utilize as many videos as you possibly can out of the clips that you have of you and your product, or the videos that you get from your UGC people or your influencers later down the line. But most importantly, we're going to be going over some video ads that I made. These are just some like test fun ads. These are basically my first throws at the dartboard, so keep that in mind. I would make as many videos as possible, see what works, what doesn't work, what videos are good for hooks, what audios are good for hooks when it comes to like the voiceover that you would either use with text to speech feature, or that you would actually do with your own physical voice, or have a UGC person do it for you. Being able to test like what type of talking points work and all of that good stuff. So keep in mind, these are the first videos, and for some reason after uploading them, the quality got shot. The quality is really bad. They're a little bit blurry. I had high quality uploads on, so I'm not really sure what happened there. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Guys, before we jump into the video ads that I made, I want to go over some last points. So obviously, before we make any video ad, there has to be a specific video in mind that we are going to try to mimic. We want to take someone's existing hook and the energy transfer or the storyline of their video and then apply it to the first one that we make. We don't want to just shoot in the dark and make something that we think is good. We want to make a video that is based on something that already did good. Once we find that video and we have a really good understanding of like what they said in the video and the type of clips, we want to start to think, how can we improve upon this video? How can we make the hook better? How can we make the storyline slightly better? How can we spice it up and make it unique for us and for our product if it's from a company that has a completely different product than you? Then we want to film that one video and later down the line make 3 to 5 variations of that video with slightly different changes in the hook, the storyline, and all that good stuff. Some tips with your video is you want to have your video ads around 12 to 20 seconds, nothing less or nothing more. And I personally advise not to use any TikTok audios. That's what HiSmile does. That's what a lot of these really big brands do that are crushing it. So not using any audios or just throwing in a trending audio that isn't even playing any sound could be good for the algorithm, but I usually just throw in no audio. And again, remember, on all of your videos, you want to post them 3 to 5 times minimum with different hooks changed inside. So you can even keep the same storyline, but you want the first 3 to 5 seconds, that first clip, to be different on every variation so we can see which ones work, because those hooks are really, really important. Those first 3 to 5 seconds mean everything. Now, before we jump into my videos, I want to share a list of some different hooks or video styles you can do that I know work very well. The first one is like the random hook clip. So you can get something that is just like random and bizarre, and you say the title of the video, like, for example, you won't believe what this product does or something, and then it just has like some random clip of something stupid. HiSmile does this a lot. They'll spray their like purple teeth whitening stuff on a banana. Like it's just random, like you have no clue what it is, and that's just their hook for 3 seconds, and then it gets into their video ad after. So that's a hook style you can do. The next is the really popular like disrupting style, where you have like a loud sound, nothing too loud that's like annoying, some sort of big reaction, or just something that's surprising and over the top that happens instantly within like the first 1 to 2 seconds. The next hook style you can use is literally just good looking people that will help you a lot more than you think. Another little tip is if someone is the hook, like their face is the hook of the video, make sure it's very big in the frame. You want their face to be like very, very big in the frame. It's really going to hook people's attention in. Not sure why, but for some reason that one works very well. Another hook type or video style that you can do is like the how-to guide. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take away your neck pain or something like that, and then show them the product, right? Or in this video, I'm going to show you how to whiten your teeth in 30 seconds or something along those lines. Another video style is like the random stranger videos, where you go up to someone randomly in public and either have them do like a challenge or you give them something. You could go up to someone randomly and say, hey, do you have shoulder, neck, or back pain? Try this product out, give it to them, let them use it or something, get a quick little review. Stranger videos work really well because they think it's going to be some prank or whatever. It really blends in with TikTok. It seems like an organic, natural TikTok video. The next one is challenge-based videos, which kind of goes into the random stranger stuff. You see a lot of people do this, where you've seen people like Feastables do this, where they have someone skydive out with a chocolate bar. And overall, there's just a ton of people that do these like challenge type videos, and then they'll give something free to the random stranger. You just need to think of a way to get your product involved in that video. The next one you can do is review style videos, and the best ones are where you have that like green screen effect, where there's a video playing in the back of the product, and then you're over that video talking like, this product's really good, and then in the back it has the video. I hope that makes sense. Hi Smile does this a lot. You can go check out the videos on their page. The next one is the negative review. You can use this hook. Today I'll be showcasing fake products on TikTok that don't work. And then everyone's like, okay, what's this going to be? Because it sounds like some hit piece. And then you use it and go, wow, it actually does work. So you could use this on your neck or shoulders or something and say, wow, this actually does work. I would actually give this a 10 out of 10 review or something like that. So you kind of switch up the vibe. Another one you can do is stitching random other viral videos. A lot of people do this. There's so many people that are famous for just stitching really viral videos and then talking about something completely random or different afterwards. You can use this for your brand, and it can work really good on organic. I don't know if there's issues on running like a paid ad as a stitch. There might be some sort of like copyright stuff. Like if you're doing some celebrity, like you can't stitch a video with Justin Bieber and then run it as a paid ad. So this is more of an organic strategy, but it works really good. If you can find, especially if you can find some video that went viral of someone saying they have neck pain, or someone saying they have super yellow teeth and they need something to fix it, and then you can show how your product does fix it. If your product solves a problem, that's a really good one, but you have to kind of be lucky to find a viral video that kind of sets you up in that way. But you can honestly grab almost any viral video of like if someone like hurt their shoulder, like you can see their shoulder dislocate or something and they're working in the gym, you'd be like, man, should have had this cupper, it would have helped him out, or something where it's like, okay, obviously that cupper's not going to help, because then people comment about it like, you really think that's going to help? Like, what a stupid ad, or something. And you get people talking, you get the pot stirring, which is actually really good. Then the last one is just like a testing video, like, hey, I've seen this product everywhere on TikTok, so many people are talking about it, I feel like it's bull crap, so today we're going to be testing it, or something along those lines. Test videos, review videos, those ones do really well. So with all that being said, let's jump into the videos I made, but keep in mind, these are me copying the Smart Cupper. They have better video ads. The Revomatic ads really weren't that good, but I'm copying the Smart Cupper and I'm trying to make my own little twist on this. But these are my like first throws at the dartboard. These videos, sadly, they were filmed in really high, nice quality, like 4K on my phone. But when I uploaded them, they got really bad quality. I'm not sure why, because I had like the high quality uploads little thing switched on before I posted it. So not really sure why. And the audio is actually really bad. I forgot to take the sound out from the original video, so it has like the wind from the video and stuff, but I can easily just redo it. This is just for like testing purposes to show you guys. But let's jump into my phone and show you the first ads. All right, guys, so we're in my TikTok account for the new cup. I switched the logo to like black because I thought it looked a little bit better and kind of took your eye away from like the brand name in the corner for like the profile picture. Like when you're viewing the video, it just looks a little bit better having a black profile picture instead. But let's go into the first ad. Keep in mind, the quality got butchered and the audio is really bad, so I would definitely redo these, but here are some of the first videos. I used to have super bad neck and back pain until I found this cupping device. It's a modernized version of traditional cupping, gives you all of the benefits of cupping with the touch of a single button. It helps your headaches, inflammation, knots, aches and pains, and can even improve your circulation and speed up your recovery from the gym. You've got to check it out. Okay, so I said circulation in that video to try to get people to comment, be like, what did he say? Or why did he say it like that or something? But this video is basically just a frame for frame copy of a video from SmartCup, the SmartCupper, but I switched up the audio of like what I said just a little bit. We got this next one. Today I woke up with super bad lower back and shoulder pain from sleeping in my $1,000 a night pool villa in Thailand, but thankfully I brought my new cup. It's a modernized version of cupping therapy. It gives you all the benefits of traditional cupping with the click of a single button. It helps relieve your headaches, knots, and muscle pains, and can even improve your circulation and speed up your recovery for the gym. So that one, I'm obviously saying that I was in my $1,000 a night pool villa in Thailand to get people to comment. It's just kind of a piece for that, for people to be like, why would he say that? Or why is he bragging this video out or something, just to get people stirred up in the comments a little bit. But that one is, all of these are pretty much the same clips in different orders with different storylines on them to test things, but they're all based on this video from the SmartCupper. So this is the video from the SmartCupper that I'm mimicking.
I used to have really bad neck and back pain. The SmartCupper uses cupping therapy and red light therapy to help relieve aches and pains. Plus, the heat therapy can improve your flexibility. It's so easy to use. I can use it anywhere on my body that hurts. Plus, it helps to reduce headaches and inflammation. You've got to check it out.
So all of my videos are basically mimics of that, so keep that in mind. We've seen the first two, let's go to this last one. If you get super bad knots, aches, or pains in your shoulders or neck, then you need to try this thing out. It's a modernized version of cupping therapy that gives you all the benefits of traditional cupping at the click of a button. It's extremely easy to use, and it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 1-year warranty. It's designed to help with headaches, knots, and muscle pains, but it'll also improve your circulation and speed up your recovery from the gym, and it's currently 30% off right now. So I like that video ad a lot more. It brings up the 30-day money-back guarantee, the 1-year warranty. I think it has a little bit better hook showing off the villa too. But again, for some reason, the quality is really bad. Like the video quality, the audio quality is really bad. So honestly, I would redo these personally, but I wanted to whip up something to show you guys instantly. In the end of the day, making these videos took like 2 seconds. I already had the clips from my trip, and I already knew that I was going to copy that SmartCupper video. So I recorded these clips with that in mind. Just got a bunch of them, and then it's really easy to just switch up what you're saying, switching up the storyline and talking from a different point of view, using a different style of hook. And yeah, it's just really easy to get like 80 different videos out of my like 20 clips that I got from Thailand. So these videos were really easy to make. I'll basically go over how you do it. So first thing you'll do is go into TikTok, grab all your clips, import them in, and then you can go to this top right corner here to edit them out. You have this little TikTok studio, and you can edit and grab all the clips. You can see the quality's way better in here. I'm not sure why it's so bad in the other one. For example, like this video alone looks so much better. And you can just kind of order them in whatever way you want to fully mimic the video you're copying. Grab it and kind of just cut it up a little bit so it's a little faster. You can start right there, have it show the product going on, then the side profile of the skin, then you can hit split, delete. I liked having this one at the end to show like, oh, it helped me so much that now I can go swim in my pool villa or something. And that was like an audio that I was going to plan to do, like, I woke up with pain, but now I can go swim in my pool villa because it solved my pain. This is another little side one of just showing how it can be used on like any part of your body, showing like the skin getting like sucked up in to prove that the product is like suctioning and it's working. This is like, oh, I woke up with my bad back pain in my lower back. You can split that one, cut it. Oh, I also had really bad shoulder pain. Right, so you can see how there's like a theme in every clip that I was like planning to tell the story in. Just kind of clip them and show them. This is a really good one of showing the product and then showing like the pool villa we're in. So you basically just pick up all the clips you want. You want to be in a range from 12 to 20 seconds. You hit save. You make sure your audio right here, or first you can hit enhance. I think that I had enhance on. That might be why the quality got a little bit weird. I'll have to test that out. But you want to make sure your original sound is down to 0 so there's not like the wind and stuff. And then you want to just hit audio editing and basically say, if you have bad neck, shoulder, or back pain, then you need to try out this cupping device. Hit pause there, we'll hit save. If you have bad neck, shoulder, or back pain, then you need to try out this cupping device. You can see how that sounds a lot better. For some reason, when I actually posted it, it just like totally botched my audio and the video. Like you can see in this one, it looks way more clear. It's probably because I had that enhance thing on. But essentially, you just want to put in that little audio recording of giving your testimonial. But I will say this process works a lot better with girls. Like if I had a girl that did all these shots and then you have an audio of the girl saying this product helped my shoulders, my back, my neck pain so much better. For some reason, guys in video ads just don't perform as well. It's kind of wild. So I wouldn't expect these videos to perform insanely well. Yes, the clips are really good. Hopefully if the video quality is not completely shit from uploading, but I really wouldn't expect this to convert like extremely high just because it's a guy in it. Like girls really do perform so much better. So if you have like a girlfriend that can help you out or some close girlfriends, that's going to be really nice. Or if you're a girl yourself, then you have a big benefit there. But that's basically it for the video. You also have some features like this. Hit that, and then you can do this voice feature.
If you have neck and back pain, if you have neck and back pain,
you can easily set these up. So we can have this right at the front. We'll hit set duration, or let's go back and hear when she stops.
If you have neck and back pain.
So like right when we start turning in, you can see that oh wow, they have an audio visual of where the audio ends. And it'll auto go to it. Wow, that's actually really nice.
If you have neck and back pain. If you have neck to try this and cupping device.
Then we'll just drag this to right after. And then you can see when the text disappears is when you need to put the next one. We'll cut that up right to where the audio ends.
If you have neck and back pain, then you need to try this cupping device.
And you can just go through and make your video like that, having Jesse do the text to audio feature for you. And so you don't even have to use your voice if you want. Quick reminder, guys, please use the affiliate links below. This course is 100% free. And the only way we can offer this to you is if you guys are using the affiliate links. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being in here. I hope you're getting immense value, and let's get back to the video. So I know that was pretty brief, but I hope that gives you a really good idea of how easy it is to just go in there, record some clips, do some audios, do some voiceovers, do some text to speech features. There's a ton of features in TikTok, and you can really learn it in like a day of like how to use the green screen features and how to figure it all out. It's extremely easy, and it's going to be a big tool to make all of your video ads on there. Then once they're posted on your TikTok account, just make sure you go and repurpose.io, post it to everywhere. And now you're going to be able to really read your data, your analytics of how many like views you get, and see which hooks work, which videos work, what is good for my brand, what isn't good. And you're going to have more information, more data to kind of change your throw essentially when you're throwing these darts to make sure your aim is on point, and each video is going to be kind of like a stepping stone to figure out what works and what doesn't. So through doing this for a couple weeks, you're really going to have a clear idea of what videos do good. And now you can coach your UGC people. You can coach your influencers of, hey, our video ads work really good when you do XYZ. Make sure you use a hook of your face, big smile. Make sure you showcase the product with it in your hand. Make sure you use it on your shoulder. Make sure you use it on your neck. Or a lot of people say they get lower back pain, so make sure you have a clip of you using it on your lower back. This type of data and this type of coaching, you wouldn't get it unless you took your time in organic, seeing what videos work, seeing what people like, what people don't like. You can, again, also get a lot of data from your competitors, from other people that are posting, but it's best to do it on your own videos and really get a solid understanding of what works for your brand. Ultimately, organic is a really fun, easy way to get a ton of sales if you really know what you're doing. But the best thing that it does is it teaches you how to post. It teaches you about video ads. It teaches you what's good. It teaches you what's bad. And it's giving you a very high level skill set of how to make video ads on social media that can transfer into hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars in sales if you master this craft. So even if you have a ton of money to jump into the paid advertising strategies and do all that fun stuff, I really, really recommend diving into organic and giving it a solid 1, 2 to even 3 months worth of effort so you can master this skill. Essentially, all of the social media platforms are the exact same. If you want a viral video, you need a good hook and a solid transfer of emotion through a storyline. So make sure you are doing that in all of your videos. Get out of your comfort zone, have some fun, do the extraordinary, and make sure you're making content that resonates with a person that would potentially buy from your brand. Your action steps are to plan out the entire week of content that you're going to do for your brand. List out at least 20 videos that you're going to mimic, and then make 5 variations or more for each video so you can have a ton of content, and then make sure you distribute it through Repurpose.io to get it on every single platform. Doing this for 2 to 3 weeks should be giving you a decent amount of your first sales on your store, and you can then use that money to start your paid ads, and now you understand which videos are good to run as your paid ads. Soon we're going to be getting into a bunch of fun stuff with paid ads, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys got a ton of value out of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. What's going on, guys? Today in this video, we are going over our TikTok setup. We are going to get everything integrated with our store, create our ad account, get our pixel running, and all of that fun stuff. Now, I hope before you're moving on in this video that you have some videos posted on TikTok Organic. We need to be posting on there. We need to be consistent, because when we get into the next module, which is reaching for the stars, we're really running our advertisements, we're scaling up, and we're really putting everything in action. We need to have TikTok Organic as kind of our lifeline, as our kind of like the heart that pumps the blood throughout the business. So we really need TikTok Organic to be moving. We need a ton of videos because we are going to be cycling those into our paid ads and stuff, but we are not going over that today. Today, we are just setting up the TikTok account. But I hope before you progress that you have been crushing it on TikTok, because it truly will be the backbone for your initial success within the next module. But without further ado, let's get into today's video, setting up your TikTok account. All right, guys, so we are in my store, and I realized I wasn't really clear too much. This is just for the TikTok ads, like the TikTok sales channel and all that stuff. But we're in my account. The first thing we want to do is go to apps, pull up the search bar, and you want to type in TikTok, hit enter. It's going to take you to the little app area, and we want to get this one, TikTok, right here. It's the same as the advertisement one, and we want to add this in. This is the TikTok sales channel, and it's going to allow us to create our TikTok account super easy. So we can hit add sales channel here. All right, guys, once you get on this screen, we want to hit setup now. All right, guys, it's Jordan from the future again, and I have good news. I was able to lock down an affiliate offer and structure with TikTok themselves. So they are partnering with Jordan's Library on this, and they should be giving you guys some sort of start on bonus or deal for signing up through this link. So the link is below the video. Make sure you follow all the steps, set up your sales channel, but before you hit create account there, make sure you click the link below this video here. It's going to take you to this exact page. So you want to scroll down here, make sure you put your business email in, create your account, everything that it's asking for, get the verification code through the email. Then once everything's filled out, hit sign up. There's going to be a couple more pages where you have to answer a couple little questions for TikTok. Then it's going to create your account, and you can follow on with everything else I was saying in the previous video. The only difference is instead of hitting the sign up button, you just hit the login button, and then it will integrate the account that you just created with your Shopify store, and you'll be fully good to go, and you can set up everything else following everything I say in the previous video. I love you guys so much. I hope you're getting amazing value out of the course. Please remember to hit the links. It really does help me out so much. I hope you're getting amazing value in this course, and I will let you get back to the videos. And we want to hit create new. Now we want to set up all of our information with our business email. So we want to do the hello@thenewcup.com, just like this, or obviously putting your brand name in. Then you want to create a password for yourself. Then they're going to send you over a code. Once you hit the button, put your verification code in and sign up. Hit connect here. Now we want to create new when it comes to the TikTok Ads Manager. Now, when you get to this section, make sure that all the information is correct. This is going to come up with like your Shopify, like .myshopify, whatever link. So it's going to be like some long random name. Just put in your official brand name, switch to your correct time zone, put your phone number in. Don't leave your business phone number in there. And you can choose your industry. It doesn't matter too much, but I'll just put electrical appliance, I guess. And we'll hit sign up and connect. Now we want to hit the maximum option when it comes to the data sharing. Our privacy policy should be fine to mention this. If you're copying the one from my the New Cup store and pasting that in, you should be fully fine here. And we will hit confirm. Super easy, and then we're going to hit finish setup. Now we want to go over to settings, and we want to set up our payment method. Put your credit card in, and I will say this, in the next module, one of the first videos we talk about is credit cards. I do advise running all your ad spend on a credit card. Now, when I say this, I'm saying it with an extreme amount of caution. Getting into business credit cards and getting into just credit cards in general and running a business and doing all of this at an extremely high level is a lot of power. When you start getting into credit cards with American Express that are business-based credit cards and they don't essentially have limits, you can find yourself in some really scary situations, and you need to only spend money that you already have. Your credit cards should basically be debit cards that just give you points. That's how I look at them. I have never ever spent a dollar that I don't have on my ads, or excuse me, on my credit cards. Credit cards are extremely important, and in the next video we'll go over everything you need to know with credit cards when it comes to advertisements, how to get points, all of that fun stuff. And I may even drop a free course later down the line with all of the really nitty-gritty details when it comes to the credit card world, because it is an amazing world. But truthfully, unless you're just extremely irresponsible and you're not good with money, then you should use a debit card with your advertising costs. But if you're able to control yourself, putting in a credit card here is going to get you a lot of points. I have made probably over 10 million American Express points just covering my ad costs alone. That's been able to fly me across the world, me and my girlfriend, multiple times with crazy huge trips, and I haven't paid for a flight in the last probably since like 2018, and my girlfriend lives in Pennsylvania, so I travel a lot. But with that power comes responsibility. You really can get yourself in an irreversible hole that will turn you into a slave for the rest of your life with credit card debt. Like, I'm not joking. This is extremely serious. So I do recommend the business gold card with American Express, but we'll get into all those details. But just know, when it comes to your card information, I do recommend credit cards, but you have to be extremely responsible. But what's good is you can always switch out your payment method in TikTok itself, so you don't need to like go apply for the card, wait forever before you set this up. So you can just use your debit card for now, but I just wanted to give you guys that heads up. Cool. Once you put your card info in and click the button, it should take you here. So TikTok is notorious for having some payment issues with like getting your card connected. It looks like mine worked though. They sent a notification to American Express, and then I was notified on my app of like, hey, are you doing anything with TikTok right now? And I just confirmed that, and then we're good to go. So we're fully set up here, targeting locations. We can add Canada in, and I will get into this in the TikTok advertising video on the next module. When it comes to the drop shipping phase with your brand, where we're not getting wholesale inventory, we're not customizing our products, we're not doing anything large like that, it's okay to target US and Canada, and I actually do recommend it, but we will have to also go into our settings and change some settings to allow people to check out from Canada, because if you followed my Shopify setup video, no one is allowed to purchase from anywhere but the United States. So we will have to include Canada in our shipping settings, but I'm going to confirm that because I do recommend doing US and Canada just in the early days with your brand. But once you get into the wholesale inventory and stuff, it's going to be too hard to ship to multiple countries. So just keep that in mind. We're going to hit confirm here. Now we should be okay to hit back to overview. Once this TikTok marketing pending account review thing is done, then a button will pop up and we can just go directly to the TikTok advertising platform there. It looks like we actually do have Canada in here. I forgot that I did have some international areas set up, so we actually are good there. Just wanted to be sure. Let's go back to TikTok and check if we're approved just yet. It should happen pretty quickly. It doesn't take like days or anything. All right, so let's go back and then let's Google TikTok advertising and go to the first option that isn't an ad right here. Hit the create now button and it'll send you into the login screen, or it will automatically log you in. Cool, so automatically logged us in. The first thing we want to do is go to assets and events. Let's hit web events on the right. So we should have our TikTok pixel already created from our process of setting everything up. It's going to say verify identity right here, so let's do that. Looks like it just wants a phone number, so I'm going to put in my personal phone number and go through this process real quick. It looks like you can also do email, so I'm just going to do that. That's a little bit easier. Cool, verification turned on. We can hit back, and basically what we want to do is just make sure that our pixel is firing, that it's actually in there, it's working, and there's no errors or issues. So it looks like there is no events recorded at all because we just set up the pixel. We can hit test events. Then inside test events, we want to put our link to our website and hit generate QR code, and then we can just scan it with our phone and it'll have us visiting the website. It's all loaded up right there. And we basically just want to go through and go all the way to the checkout process. And then obviously we're not going to purchase, but we want to add to cart real quick, go to the checkout process. I'm not going to put any info in, but you can see on the screen now it has the add to cart detected, has initiate checkout detected. It doesn't have view content because I didn't go to the web page. I just hit like the purchase button off the website itself, but I am going to go to the product page and hit view content. So now we should have a view content come up. Cool. So everything is working good. We are good to go. We can hit back and hopefully it should show some events. Now we want to go back into our settings by clicking on the pixel, then click over to settings and put automatic advanced matching on and tie the email and phone number. Make sure that is good. I don't think we have to do a save button. Just make sure that's on and we're basically good to go. Now the next thing we want to do is come into our actual ad campaign section by clicking this right here. So once we're in here, we want to go to our default columns and set up custom columns. It's really important to have specific things in here and to kind of get rid of some of the clutter. So let's delete everything after the ad ID to give ourselves kind of a blank slate. Now, the first thing we want to do is hit our complete payment ROAS in the page event section. This is the first thing we want to see. Then we want to see complete payment. You can click all of them. Next, we want to hit view content, all of them, add to cart, all of them, initiate checkout, all of them. Then we want to go to basic data. Actually, let's do CPM, then CPC, so it's stacked like that. Clicks, click-through rate, reach, and we should be good to go there. We can hit save as preset column, give ourselves some little motivation, put 1 million in sales for the little name of it. Now, what this is going to do is set up all of your columns. So when your analytics are in here, like when you've been running an advertisement, it's going to show you all those analytics. And that is extremely important for you to make key decisions in scaling advertisements up, killing advertisements that aren't performing well. And ultimately, we will get into all of that in the next module, showing you how to run your ads, showing you how to read the analytics, giving you absolutely everything you need to scale up your store, hit those $10,000 days, do all that good fun stuff. But for this video, that is basically it. Our TikTok is fully set up. It's ready to go. Hopefully we've been crushing it on TikTok organic. So we have a big list of videos and we know which videos did good and we know which videos did bad. So now we can bring those good ones into paid ads. So that basically wraps up everything for module 3. This one was a pretty long one, but this was our first time kind of swinging the axe, cutting the tree, getting our feet wet, getting into doing those action steps. And now in the next module, we are going to be reaching for the stars as we run our advertisements and really get this ball rolling. Seeing which videos suck, which videos do good, and having a list of your top videos that are ready to go into paid ads. I hope you're excited. I'm very excited to teach you guys all this stuff, and I will see you in module 4, reaching for the stars. All right, guys, welcome into module 4. I hope you're extremely excited. I am very excited to get into the Reaching the Stars module and going over all of the very big high leverage action steps that are going to get us towards our dreams with paid advertisements, utilizing things like credit cards, which is what we're going to be talking about in this video, building teams with virtual assistants, hiring UGC creators, influencers to work with us and our brand, email and SMS marketing, customer support, legal structures, and all of that crazy stuff that really solidifies us within our space and really helps create our brand and bring it to life. So without further ado, let's get into Reaching for the Stars. In today's video, we're going to be going over credit cards. All right, boys, when it comes to credit cards, there is a lot of really, really important things that you need to know and be aware of before you enter this world. Ultimately, credit cards are a huge space. There is a ton of intricate fine lines. There's a ton of loopholes and a ton of different approaches to credit card hacking, credit card churning, and it essentially needs a whole course of itself. Like, this is a very, very lucrative opportunity to utilize credit cards, but it's also a very destructive one. If you are not good with this and you're not good with money and you don't have self-control and you spend more than you have, then you can find yourself in a lifelong loop of credit card debt, a hole too deep that you will quite literally never be able to climb out. So I am most likely going to be making a complete credit card course that goes over everything that you need to know within Jordan's library. I'm not exactly sure when that would come out, but for now, I want to give you at least the essentials so you can operate your business to your best capabilities, get free points, and help you travel around the world for free so you can literally work from your laptop and live that life of financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom. And credit cards is one of the biggest tools to achieve that. So the first thing I need to go over is extreme caution. And I know I talked about that in my last video, but I can't explain enough how important it is to be extremely careful with your credit card. You cannot spend more than what you have. I never even cut it close. If I know I had $10,000 in my bank account, I wouldn't even put close to $10,000 on my card, even though I know I can pay it off. So So your card is essentially a tool, right? This right here, this is the Business Platinum card. This card is a tool and I want to utilize it in a proper way. I don't want to spend money that I don't have. That's not a tool. That's a liability. It's not an asset. An asset is using a credit card, just like a debit card. I have zero risk. I'm not playing with money I don't have. I know that I can pay it off and I'm just getting free rewards and free benefits. So that is the only way to tackle credit cards. Your credit score and your ability to pay off your card and not get into credit card debt is one of the most important things you could do with yourself. Credit card debt is absolutely crippling and destructive and will literally take the rest of your life to pay it off. If you have some crappy job where you're getting paid $15, $20 an hour or something and you're $20,000 in credit card debt and you still have to pay for your house, for your car, for your food, you're literally never going to climb out of that with an 18 to 24% interest rate on it. You're completely screwed. And that is another weight in your backpack when you're climbing the mountain to try to get to financial freedom, to try to have location freedom, time freedom. If you're weighed down by credit card debt, you're screwed because it's growing. Your backpack is literally getting bigger every year, every day, every month. So extremely important. If you guys get in credit card debt, you are completely screwing yourself and it shows that you don't really care about your future if you can't utilize money in a proper way. If you can't successfully use a credit card like a debit card, and I pay my credit card off every 2 days. Every 2 days I go in Amex and pay off both of my cards. I have a platinum and a gold card right here. So cards are extremely important. And if you can't utilize them, or you can't utilize them properly, then you shouldn't be utilizing them at all. So with that out of the way, I just can't stress it enough. Don't get into this game if you can't be very, very responsible with your card. But when it comes to cards, I want to go over the best cards for you guys. And without a doubt, the best card is your Business American Express Gold Card. This card gives you 4 points per dollar spent on ad spend. I'll have a screenshot put up right here. So 4 points per dollar on top 2 business categories that you're spending on, which is going to be your product costs and your advertising costs with either TikTok or Facebook. So right there, all the money that you spend on your product cost fulfillment and all of your dollars that you spend on TikTok ads and Facebook ads, getting 4 times points. This alone, just the gold card, has gotten me millions in points each year with American Express. And American Express is the best. It's the top tier. I know a lot of people not inside the US have issues with getting these cards, but the business gold card is absolutely your best bet. Now, when talking about credit cards and especially American Express cards, they have really good sign-on bonuses. So we have to cover sign-on bonuses. Basically, when you sign up for this card, you get approved, it's shipped to your house. You have a sign-on bonus you can earn. Right now, it's 70,000 points if you sign up with the link below. That's going to get you the best possible deal. Sometimes they raise their deals up to 100,000 points for the business gold. With the business platinum card, this one right here, they literally do $150,000 sign-on bonus or 150,000 points for a sign-on bonus right now if you use the link below. The link below is always going to give you the best referral sign-on bonus because it's a direct link from me and I have a very good relationship with American Express. So anyone that I refer gets their top deal at the moment. So these sign-on bonuses are more than they're advertising on their websites right now currently. So signing up with the referral link below is definitely your best bet. They do very big bonuses for referral links. So make sure you utilize those. But what sign-on bonuses are is you get the card once you're approved, then you have to spend a certain amount of money on each card in a 3-month time period. So let's check out what they have for the business gold card. It looks like they want you to spend $10,000 within the first 3 months and they will give you a free 70,000 points. Now with that 10,000 that's spent in a 3-month time period, you're also getting your 4 times points rewards on that if you're spending that on your TikTok ads and on your product costs. So it's very good to sign up with these cards once you're succeeding on a store. I don't think it's the best idea to just say, hey, I'm getting into this world of business, of e-commerce, I'm going to sign up instantly. I don't think that's the best bet because this card is $100 a year, gold card, and then this card is $700 a year. I think it might be $600, it might be $700. It was $500, but it's going up. So these cards have yearly costs, but their bonuses alone are extremely worth it. With a gold card, you get a ton of side bonuses that literally pay off the card itself if you just redeem them. With with the Platinum card, you also get a ton. I'm going to show it right here. Platinum card gives you a ton of bonuses, like $1,000 credits with Dell, $150 credits with Adobe. And if you just simply utilize those, you usually can pay off the entire cost of the card each year just through those alone, not even including all of the other benefits you get. And the Platinum card has a ton of benefits. We'll go into that one later. But with the Gold card, that is your first card you want to get. The Gold card is the drop shipper's card. It is your best friend for your e-commerce journey. The fact that you can get 4 times rewards on product costs and advertising costs is just unreal, because those are quite literally the biggest costs in your business. And this one alone is going to give you millions and millions of points. When it comes to the time of buying this card and actually enrolling, I would do it once you've got a little bit of traction with your TikTok ads, like your paid ads. So I don't think signing up right now is the absolute best bet unless you already have a store that's gaining some traction. And by traction, I mean getting some good organic sales or getting some good paid traffic sales. And you're kind of committed to this brand. You know that this is going to be your skyscraper that you're going to commit to long term. You see potential behind the product and you're willing to not give up. And you know that you're going to be spending a lot of money on paid ads, then it's definitely time to get the card. Now, when it comes to alternatives to the business gold, because the business platinum is kind of out there. It's a little bit more when you're solidified, when you're starting to travel a lot, especially, and when you're starting to make big purchases like bulk inventory, that's when the platinum makes sense. When it comes to alternatives for the gold card, you can do the Chase card. This is the business preferred ink card. So this one's not as good. It gets 3 points per dollar on ad spend and other business expenses like that. But the thing is, this card, I think the bonus of the 4 points per dollar spend that you get on advertisement and product costs has a limit to like 200,000 in spend or 250,000 in spend. So there has been times that I had to get this card because I ran out of my bonuses on my gold card. So just to continually get bonuses, I had to sign up with a new card because I spent like 200K in a month in ads alone on one of my stores. So I had to get that card to be able to juggle spend and to still get bonuses, because the gold card goes down to 1 point per dollar after you've gone through the max, which I'm pretty sure is 250,000 each year. So each year it'll renew. You don't have to it's not like a one-time thing. You killed your business gold cards rewards. So it'll refresh every year. So I will alternate between the cards depending on the year. The year just started right now, 2023. So I have a ton of available points on my business gold card. So I won't be using the ink card until later in the year once we've spent more on ads. So with your business gold card, it's basically fine to put like as many expenses as you can on it. You do want to segment it into business expenses only, just so it's easy with tax stuff. And sadly, I can't give too much advice on tax stuff for legal reasons. The best thing I can say is get like a local tax professional to really help you out and help you organize, hey, what should I spend on this card? What should I not? But the biggest thing is on your gold card, you need to be putting all the fulfillment costs with your 3PL and all of your advertising costs. That alone is going to take care of the card and give you a ton of benefits. And then the same thing goes with the business ink preferred card. That's going to function the exact same as the gold. Now, to get into the platinum more here, I'll throw up the benefits again. This platinum card is crazy. It's like either $600 or $700 a year, not a month. All the fees are yearly, they're not monthly. And this card has a ton of crazy benefits. On any Delta flights, I get a 35 or 30% refund on the flight, and I get 5 points per dollar on the cost of the flight. So let's say for some reason I ran out of my American Express points. I can use my platinum card to buy the flight with cash, and then I'll just get a refund of 30 to 35%. That's like every Delta flight is like 30 to 35% off because they just return the money to you in points. It's crazy. And then you get the 5x points on top of it. And you get access to the Centurion Lounge, the Delta lounges, and those alone are huge. Those are in almost every airport that you go to that's at least half decent, like a pretty big airport. They're all going to have either a Delta or Centurion Lounge, so you get free access to those. Any purchase over $5,000 gets, I believe, 5x points. It might be 4x per dollar spent, so that's really huge too. So when you're ordering your products in bulk, let's say you're selling that eyelash serum, you've ordered like 10,000 units, that's going to be more than $5,000. So you use this card and you get a ton of points on it. So there's different cards for different situations. There's a card that is with like, I think Citibank and Costco that's really good for gas and groceries. So there's different cards for different situations. And that's why I would seriously need to drop a course just on credit cards itself, because it's such a crazy industry. And there's truthfully so many opportunities because there's no limit to how many credit cards you can get. If you're responsible in paying them all off, you can just keep getting new cards for new sign-on bonuses, right? If you spend a ton of money on your business, it's easy for you to spend that $10,000 in 3 months to get the sign-on bonus. So boom, you just got 70,000 points here with this card once you do that. And then let's see the amount you have to spend in a month. For the Platinum card, right here, it looks like you need to spend $15,000 in the first 3 months. So if I'm spending $20K a month on ads, I can easily sign up for this card, get 150,000 sign-on bonuses or sign-on bonus points, and then I can get 70,000 from this one. And then I can also get 100,000 at this current moment with the Business Inc. preferred card. So that's 150 plus 70 plus 100,000 points. That's over 300,000 points, which is equivalent to $3,000 that can be used on flights, that can be used on hotels. You can literally pay off your own bill, but there is specific things. So these points are only going to be, there's different value systems. That's the best way to explain it. If I redeem my points just to pay off my card itself, so like just a straight cash refund, basically,